I'm going to be breaking down the Jack Films SS doxing controversy. Pretty much, you're all being played like a fiddle by Jack Films. I'm speaking as someone who's actually been doxed by people with malicious intent. What happened to him is nothing but his own fault, his own wrongdoing. Shame on him. Let's hear a little bit. I'll explain everything he did wrong. Just keep watching. You know what? By the way, why don't you subscribe? Leave a comment down below telling me I'm wrong if you think I'm wrong. Let's watch this acting going on right here. Guys, he's super serious. Ready? Man, it's full on soy. I'm sorry.
Last night, Sniper Wolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside.
A massive YouTuber. She has 30 million subs, you got 5. 6 times. You're both massive YouTubers. To say she's a massive YouTuber and you're not is somehow like, oh, it's so much worse because she's a massive YouTuber. If technically being doxxed by someone of 10 subs is just as bad, legally speaking, the crime of doxing. So, this is what she said. Should I go visit Jack Films? He's 5 minutes away.
Outside of our home, recorded a video of our home.
Recorded a video of your home? Oh no.
Posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line.
Now notice what he's not saying. Not saying posted a video of my home with my address visible, or posted a video of my home with a publicly identified information. No, he doesn't say that because it didn't happen.
Let's talk like adults.
She wanted to talk like adults. How intimidating or threatening. So the second element of doxing. So there's 2 elements of doxing. First is releasing private information, which his house wasn't private. He registered his Jack Films LLC to his house, therefore making it a public government records. If you Google Jack Films LLC, it's like the 5th result leading to his house. He doxed himself. He doxed himself. And in my opinion, him making this video, which he got $50,000 off of playing this, oh, I'm a scared little victim here, because a beautiful woman showed up outside your house. But before anybody says, I never watch SS Sniper Wilm's content, so I'm not a fan of hers. I don't hope she talks to me or meets me or something. I'm just calling out this crybaby, cry bully right here. This guy's obsessed with her, and she makes one thing acknowledging him, and it's, oh, this is the worst. Oh, please send me more money. He made $50,000 off of this video, crying or pretending to cry because he doxed himself.
17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home.
You never had a delivery before?
And vaguely threaten me.
Vaguely threaten. Oh, your words are very vague. In my opinion, you've been vaguely cyber stalking her and vaguely harassing her online with all of your content. Obsessive, almost obsessive, people might say.
Sniper Wolf needs to be deplatformed.
And this is where I am outraged. There's lots of people who agree with this guy. You can't go after someone's income. This is evil. There's lots of YouTubers I respect who are saying the same thing. Oh, no, she didn't. If she broke the law, then have police charge her in the court of law. You don't have to remove her YouTube account. YouTube is supposed to be the public platform where free speech happens. Stop trying to, these people have never grown up out of high school mentality. They're gonna go tell the teacher and have the big parent, mommy YouTube step in and stop the bullying. She didn't bully, she didn't dox you. But now you're gonna take away her income and her life work because you didn't like that picture of your house was posted. Because you doxed yourself, honestly. And that's what it is. I think he's mad about doxing himself.
She turned from a mere content thief to someone who doxes and stalks her critics.
Oh, doxes and stalks. See, this is where it's defamation now. You're accusing her of crimes, saying she doxes. So apparently in California, doxing can be a crime, and stalking is obviously a crime. But showing up outside your house isn't actually stalking. You're allowed to go to someone's house and even try to say, hey, you can knock on the door. Did you ask her to leave? Did you ask her to leave? No? I watched the live stream of when it happened, when it was posted. He said, everyone on the live stream, including him, started saying, call the police, call the police, call the police.
To everyone that's reached out to us, thank you. We're fine. We're just a little shaken up.
We're shaken up. We're shaken up. No, you weren't shaken up.
Violated. We no longer feel safe in our own home.
You shouldn't feel safe the second you registered your YouTube channel to your private home address, thus making it a public business. Not public in the sense that people should go visit it, but public in the sense that it's associated with Jack Films, your YouTube account. So if people wanted to serve you court documents, they would be served at your house. A process server would go to your front door and maybe see you and knock on your door. If someone wanted to serve you legal documents, they would go to your house. It's your fault.
Because we're dealing with someone who genuinely thinks they're in the right.
No, see, this is where he's in the wrong right here. I didn't realize Jack Films here was a mind reader. He knows the inner thoughts of SS Sniper Wolf. Amazing. When did he get his mind reading degree? Anybody? Anybody in the comments? Tell me when he was able to develop the power to mind read.
For A, stalking me, and B, posting our home to her massive audience.
Again, posting a picture of your house isn't even doxing, unless like you could post a picture of my home and that's not doxing in my opinion, even if the number is visible, because what's that mean? You have to do more work. Yeah, it's because there's a million houses that have the same number. You're gonna have to do a lot of research to figure out what street it is on, what state it's in.
What a
and if you're gonna do that much research, you might as well Google Jack Films LLC and find the actual address that he registered on the internet himself. Man, you shouldn't self-dox like that, and then blame it on somebody else.
Abuse of clout, that is. This is
what we like to call projection. He's the one cry bullying his clout right here. Guys, I'm a victim of this mess. That's what you've been clout chasing her this huge time, and now that someone massive is perceived to have done something unethical to you, you get to be the most powerful, play the role of the most important role in theater, the victim. I am the innocent, honorable victim. SS Sniper Wolf is the evil attacker who's gonna be hero YouTube. Step in and save me.
Irresponsible at best and flat out dangerous at work.
Dangerous. This guy has no home self-defense at all. He's in California and looks like a soy. He probably doesn't even know what a pew-pew is. Never even thought about owning one. Maybe I should slide out of the way a little bit so you guys can see how much soy we're dealing with here. It's quite intense. I've been protecting you from it, but it's yikes.
YouTube needs to step in.
YouTube needs to step in and take away her money. If you really want to feel safe, the last thing you should do is take away her YouTube account, because that's how you make people go crazy. She will have a burning vengeance to go after you. So really, you should let sleeping dogs lie. And in my opinion, you shouldn't even make this YouTube video at all, raising awareness to the fact that you've been doxxed. I didn't know who you were until you made this video saying, help everybody, I've been doxxed. And now I've actually seen the front door of your house by Google Mapsing it from the address that you put on Google yourself, from your self-doxxed. So now I've seen your front door because you doxxed yourself, blaming it on somebody else. But let him continue.
And take action. If this goes
unpunished, action must be taken. He must be so mad right now that nothing's happening.
And it sets a terrifying precedent.
It sets a terrifying precedent of what? More people who self-dox themselves having nothing happen to them?
That you can dox and stalk your critics so long as you have...
You've been cyber stalking her, arguably. Or no, it's fair use, because I'm calling her out. Oh, but the second she calls you out and says, should I visit him? Oh, that's the worst.
A big...
If she truly
wanted to talk with me, She could have done so through many other means.
Oh, she could have done through some private means. And so could you have, sir. Yet you made this very public video raising awareness to the fact that your dox is now out there, even though it was out there for years ago. How much money did you make off this video again? $50,000?
But there's one thing you don't do. You do not show up at someone's house.
Why not? Why not? If I showed up at your house right now, what would you do? What if I wanted to talk to you about the Bible? Would you shoot me? You don't know why someone's approaching your front door, and you just can't shoot them for no reason. So what's he gonna say here, though? I'm really curious. You just can't show up outside someone's house. Why? What if you want to talk to them, but then you get scared? You're allowed to First Amendment to want to talk to somebody, and then they can tell you to leave. And then if they don't leave, then you can have the police trespass them. It's so simple. Why is this guy making it seem like he's a real victim?
That's simply a line you do not cross.
You do not cross.
Zero justification for this.
Zero justification for it. I never said anything about her. This is unprovoked. Oh, okay, Israel.
She claims in her story that I've been harassing
Yeah, I just went there.
her. No, Sniper Wolf. I've not been harassing you. At all. In my videos on Judge Jacksville,
I haven't been harassing you. Yet he proceeds to list all the way he's been harassing her.
I've been critiquing her non-transform.
Critiquing?
I point out cases of
Critiquing, in your opinion?
and I credit
I don't know. Maybe we should have a court figure out if it's harassment. Look at him. He's trying not to smile. He just smiled there at the end. He's just acting, you guys.
for her content, but that does not equate to harassment.
It is not equated to harassment, but showing up outside someone's house does.
Its harassment is coming to our home, sharing it for millions to see, and taunting me to come out.
Taunting me to come out. I don't think she taunted you to come out.
YouTube needs to take swift
YouTube needs to do something.
ASAP.
ASAP.
And the same goes for Instagram. Speaking of, Sniper Wolf is already making light of the situation. Stalking someone is a quirky thing.
Oh, you're so mad.
Should feel unsafe in their own home.
No one should feel no one can yeah, and there should be no war. Nice platitude. No one can make you feel unsafe. You know what makes me feel really safe? The multiple pew-pews I have on the wall here. This guy feels unsafe because he's weak and frail and has nothing to defend himself. If someone actually did wanted to come into his house, he is the security threat of his house.
And thanks to Sniper Wolf, my wife and I now do.
You're gonna blame someone else for your feelings is not a good thing to do, actually. That's not what they tell you to do in DBT.
So YouTube, right.
Do something.
Get her.
What an evil soy boy, truly. I didn't know how bad he was until I watched this video, you guys. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Wow, way more soy than I thought, and calling for the deplatforming on somebody is unacceptable. And now if something actually bad happens to them, I can't defend him. He called for, listen, what's she supposed to do when she's deplatformed off every social media? You want her to lose all of her income. So then what happens? Well, okay, let's say she starts working an office job, but she still is doing this shit. Are you gonna get her fired from her job? Where's the line? You guys want her, in my opinion, there is no line. You guys won't stop until she's sleeping on the streets, probably. YouTube needs to step in. Then she gets deplatformed from YouTube and Instagram, but she's on Twitch. But then you're like, Twitch, how does Twitch allow someone of bad character? So we have this video. we have this another article here. Okay, so we got his response. He made $50,000 off of it. He's playing you all like a fiddle. He's laughing at you guys right now. He's laughing at how much money he's making and how much fame he's getting. I was reading this article, this Reddit Reddit thread talking about it. What would it even be possible to find his address online? Yeah, I don't know why she meant he literally put it on his Google. Not sure if she's gaslighting or a moron, but generally thinks Jack is updating his address online. A lot of public figures set up fake LLCs when they buy properties, specifically so people can't find them. The listed address for Jack Films is his real address. The photos of Sniper Phipps match up with the street view. I think it's kind of stupid. I think it's kind of a stupid thing to Jack to do. I agree, random Redditor, especially in the age of swatting. Though I suppose the same could be maybe giving the address in open has an opposite effect because it's no longer a reward to be found for someone to get it. So that's an interesting take I've never heard before. So this is the thing though. Did she dox? No, when it comes down to it, I just searched Jack Films on DuckDuckGo and it was the fourth result. Yeah, I found it too. I think she's referring to the whole definition of search for and public, private, or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. So that's one thing. We don't know her intent. Was it malicious? Was it jovial? Was it, a little trolly? Do a little trolling? You can't troll somebody a little bit? You can't poke a bear? Malicious intent. We can't mind read. You'll have to have some proof of her malicious intents. If she said something like, I'm going up to his house with the purpose of scaring him, instead of saying, should I talk to him? That's not her taunting him to talk to her. She said, should I talk to him? She was probably asserting how little effort it was, so it shouldn't equate to searching. Also, she would need to meet the next qualifier, publishing with malicious intent, and her intent isn't provable beyond a reasonable doubt. And a photo of a house doesn't equal address. So Sniper Wolf is in the legal clear. She's in the moral wrong, though. She's just being a smartass of Jack beating her in his own game. He literally walked into and started on her and profited so much money from it. And now he stopped posting like Sniper Wolf 1. Shake my head. Oh no, did I just... I don't think I doxed him. I don't think I was doxed him there. But yeah, you can find Jack Films. All right. I'm wrapping up my main points. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. But Jack Films, he is secretly laughing. He's laughing at all of you, making money, pretending to actually be a victim. He doxed himself. What Sniper Wolf did isn't a dox. If you think I'm wrong, leave a comment. Otherwise, stay mad. Radically Moderate out of here.